I'm going to tell you a story that I know a lot of people are not going to believe because this story is like freaking crazy. But if you're in the spiritual community, I know you guys are going to believe it. But back in 2017, I was married and my husband passed away tragically. So about 4 years ago, I decided to start getting back into the dating community and see if I could reconnect with somebody after doing all the healing. I went online and I signed up for one of those dating sites, and I was, having fun, meeting a lot of nice people, but I wasn't making.
What's good, family man? We got a good one. We got a good one. She said nobody would believe this story. Nobody would believe this story. Y'all have to stick around. She said that. Oh my gosh. She said that one of the guys she was talking to, his face just changed. It was like it just snapped out. He just shook. He shook like one or two times, and it changed. Like y'all already know, man. That brings that heat, man. If you're new, like, share, and subscribe, man. Let's get straight to this video, man.
Any connection with anybody because at that time I was starting to get back into my spiritual point of view in life, and I was trying to figure out things with myself, and I wanted a partner that reflected where I was going with my life. So I found this person. We matched online with this man, and this man was very, very, very good looking, and everything on paper looked great. And I was like, wow, this guy seems like a catch. So we went on our first date, and when I go on dates with people back then, when I used to go on dates, one of the things, as being an intuitive person, I like to hug people because I can feel things immediately. So I said, hey, I'm a hugger. He said, well, I'm a little reserved. So he reached out and gave me his hand. The minute I shook his hand felt a little clammy, and immediately I told myself something is different about this person. It just didn't feel right. And something in my body told me run away. But he looked at me. He had big blue eyes. Also, this man was very, very tall, about 6'4", 6'5" feet, very pale. And he looked at me directly, and he was like, oh, everything, come in. We're going to have a great time. So we go into the restaurant, and I sat across him, and the whole night he was talking, in my mind was just going, what is it? Why, what's going on? I couldn't pinpoint what was wrong with this person, but the whole time I knew something was off. So by the end of the night, I said, hey, buddy, whatever his name was. I can't remember. I know his name, but I'm not going to say it. I was like, hey, I had a really good time, but I don't think things are going to work out. He looked me straight in the eye and said something. And I found myself telling him, well, we're going to see each other next week. Well, so next week, the whole week, I'm just feeling weird, guys. Very, very weird. I'm like, something's just off. But I would try to text him and say, go on the app, and say, I just couldn't get to do it. I don't know what was happening. So we go on our second date. We go into town and do some walking around. The whole time, I feel like it's weird. It's a weird feeling, like it's not me, but it's me. Like I'm just walking around, and I felt very disorientated the whole time I was with this person. Same thing. I finally, at the end of the day, I said, hey, I don't feel very good. I want to go home, but I don't think things are going to work out. I said this to this person. And again, this person convinced me to go on a third date. And the worst part is he convinces me to go and visit him at his place. So a couple of days later, I showed up, and this whole time I'm driving, I'm feeling like run. But at the same time, there was this pull, a huge pull to go see this person. Mind me, third date, I am going to this person's house, and my heart is beating very, very, very hard. And I was like, why am I here? Like, am I being hypnotized? Like, what is going on? So I get to his house, and for some reason, he had dirty dishes, and I started doing his dishes. And he comes from behind me, and, he kind of like hugs me. And then I looked at him and I said, something's not right. Can you please tell me what is going on with you? And then he's like, well, okay, let's go talk in the living room. So we go into his living room and we sit down. And guys, he did this. He went like this. Like he shook. And what I saw, I cannot say on TikTok. But when he shook, his whole face changed. Wow, I can't talk. His whole face changed. I was so scared, guys. I was so scared. I started praying inside. I started claiming the blood of Jesus, and I started asking for help and strength to leave that place. I did everything in my possibility to get off that couch and say, hey, I need to leave. And he said, you are one of a kind. He says, nobody has ever been able to see who I am. And he let me go. So I want you guys to realize that the world is not what you think. The world is not what you think. And I experienced it one-on-one. There are people here who are not people. This is my light. I want to hear if anyone has a story like this, or if you experience something like this, because more of us need to come out and speak the truth about there are people that are amongst us and they are not people. Anyways, I love.
All right, y'all. These are signs like you've been demonically controlled. Like she said that, like she wasn't supposed to go on the second date, the third date. He convinced her to go on the first, and she don't even know how she got convinced. It's almost like an eye tactic. And he looked at her and was like, or something like, it was like, and boom, she back on the date. She gets to his house and start washing dishes. Why is she even washing dishes? Not saying like that. It's like almost like he was hypnotized to doing something. But she was still in right spirits because she knew that something wasn't right, if you know what I'm saying. And that's what I was trying to tell everybody, to take what's in. Take what's in. It's going to tell you, it's going to give you that feeling. Like when you start talking to somebody, even if you're talking to somebody on a website, Tinder, on any website, and you get some type of feeling, some type of call that's saying that that's not right, just take it and say that's not right and just move on, y'all. Because I'm trying to tell you, it's either going to pop up in the long run that's not right, or it's going to pop up immediately after you think about it, it's not right. And you can be like, damn, why the fuck? Or you be like, why I didn't take that? You get what I'm saying? So I ain't mean to cuss right there, y'all, but if you get what I'm saying, that's how you gonna feel in your brain. You're like, man, why this happen? So anyway, like these are signs like you've been demonically controlled. And this is another thing, like I honestly feel like everybody is not real. I'm serious, y'all. Like I feel like it's spirits. We got spirits, and we got bodies. We got souls, spirits, and bodies. Just like that. Like basically, like I'm talking about, we got people that's just bodies walking around doing the same thing over and over. That's how I feel. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Like I feel like we have like, and then we got some people that have a soul, and some people that got a spirit. Like I feel like if you real spiritual, you can sense it. You real like can sense it. Like you'll get around somebody, you be like, damn, there's something weird about them. Sometimes they don't even be human, or they be acting weird or something like that. But I ain't. Oh, man, I can tell y'all like about so many stories about this stuff. But like I'm so serious. Like they'd be just seem like they here. They like just here to do a job. Like here just to like be on this earth, if you know what I'm saying. Like what happens if Jesus take all the spirits, all the good spirits? You know what I'm saying? They trying to make sure still bodies walking around this earth, you know what I'm saying? Like she said, what she's saying, that's a lot of people that got different stories like this. And I ain't saying that they crazy. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not the judge of y'all. We just supposed to take this knowledge. We supposed to take some of it. We know how to take everything in. Just take what resonates and what don't resonate. You know what I'm saying? Like take what you could believe in. When I say that, take what you could believe. Like if you can't believe that, don't take that in. You get what I'm saying? Because then you're gonna be thinking about some other stuff and thinking about other stuff. I really want y'all to read, because if you read more, you will understand a lot of this stuff. I feel like if you just come on my channel, or you just come on anybody's channel, or one of these channels that's doing reaction videos and things like this to spiritual stuff, and you're not reading, you're gonna get confused, y'all. I promise you're gonna get confused. So I just want y'all to read. At least try to read. Like read most like, shit, you need to read the whole Bible, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then the thing about it, the Hebrew Bible is different, but it's in Hebrew, so you gotta know how to speak Hebrew to actually read that. But I feel like you can get like it broken down in certain parts, if you know what I'm saying. So, and now we got ChatGPT, we got AI, y'all. Not saying it like that, I don't applaud AI, but I'm just trying to tell y'all that AI can show y'all the life these days too, because AI got a whole encyclopedia. Hey, y'all remember the days, man, it was encyclopedias. We had encyclopedias, man. Before this internet and all this stuff, we had encyclopedias, which was crazy. But now we got the internet and stuff like that could just, like, you could Google some stuff and that shit would just come up in like 5 seconds. 2 seconds, y'all. I'm serious. Like, even ChatGPT, even that ChatGPT 5 and 4, all that new stuff that they putting out. This month, that stuff can literally respond back in like 2 seconds. It's crazy. It really can respond back in 2 seconds, y'all. Anyway, man, y'all already know, man. It's your boy Leno, man. If you're new, like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna have a video up here, and just go subscribe down here. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy Leno, man. And I'm out. Peace.